I'm going to walk you through some basics on how to use PermitPro Enterprise. When you first open the program, you'll see here that there's a list of tasks. You'll see later where you can assign these when you're looking at a job. But when you first open the program in the morning, then you'll be able to see, what's been assigned to me? Oh, these are my tasks for today. You can sort them by day, to sort them by the job that they're assigned to, etc. That's just to give you an overview of what you've got to do today. And the other tab we've got here is permits. You can see this is just to give you a quick notification of any permits you have expiring. You can choose from this pull down and see if they're expiring in the next week, month, whatever like that. So you can follow up on those permits when you need to. So that's the switchboard, which is just giving you an overview of these important things. But the dashboard, that's where we go in and actually get to work with jobs. Now let's take a look at a job here. Let's look at that first job there, 110147. This up here is where you browse through jobs. It's also where you can also get to jobs by searching jobs here. Type in anything you need, search through this list, you can find a job, or you can just select it from this drop down. Now if you're looking at a job, you can see they're each assigned to a building. Here's a building here. Now what's cool about Enterprise is that not only can you enter all this information about the building so that it automatically populates your jobs, but you can also grab that information directly from the biz system so that you make sure that you've got it right. Currently it just pulls in the block, lot, bin, and CB number because they just changed how some of this other information was stored. Oh, I think it pulls in landmark and SRO and that stuff too. But we need to reconnect. So you've got the block, lot, and the bin number and the CB number here. Some of this other stuff we're going to be able to pull in from a map site, but it's kind of in flux what the DOB is doing with it right now. So anyway, we've saved our building here. Now, for each job, see this is an all-to job. Got a client, a tenant, contractor. You can enter separate work types. Now these are the different work types under the job, and all this information is being pulled from the DOB. So let's say we had just set this up new, we didn't have any of this information, but I had a job number. I could go in then and press on this world button. Anytime you see one of these world buttons, that's a sign that it's a link out to the internet. Now it's going to connect to the biz system and repopulate these things. There you go. And it has done this already for all these different aspects of the job. You can see there's your OT permit, there's an MH permit, there's a plumbing permit. And you can look directly at the biz entry for that if you want to. Of course, biz takes a while to come up. You can also link directly to, you can also go directly to the letter of completion. There's letter of completion for that. And now all of this is going to get filled in after hours by turning on this autofill feature. Autofill here, it's got a schedule. It'll just go in and go cycle through all your jobs between these hours. And it does it sort of at a random interval so as not to put too big of a load on the biz system. Now if we turn that off again, what you're probably going to want to do is have one computer running that just does that, and maybe schedule it to run once during the day and once at night, or something like that. And it'll go through and just update all your jobs for you. You can track inspections here. There's your various inspections. This is where forms are, just like in the regular PermitPro. You can add a form to this. It gets stored in there. This document tracking, when you first set up a job, you can merge that information into, say, a proposal. You can customize this however you want, and it will go in and create them in Microsoft Word, and then store them within the program. So you can link to them directly here, or you can also link out to the folder where that has been stored. So it's actually located on your server. Add some comments here. You can assign people's tasks here. Then The real power here is that now you can go in and look at the status of all your jobs. You can search through here, check out the status of everything in one place. You can print these. You can go to view reports and look at canned reports like filed not approved, and it'll pull up in a report you can print out of all jobs that are filed not approved. You'll see a lot of these here. That was under here under view reports. You can go in and select to e-file these work types, and that'll bring you straight to the e-filing system here. Unfortunately, it's got some JavaScript errors that pop up, but that's the DOB. Go in here, job applications. Say begin new job application, you'll see that it's filling out some of this information for me automatically. It's filled in my job location, my applicant, job description. So we can save you dual entry on those things. And that's really basically it. Things to remember are the dashboard is where you enter jobs. If you want to create a new job, let's do that. It'll automatically number it. We can change that numbering scheme. You can just select a building, or if you want to enter a new one, that's easy enough. You can just choose an address. Let's say that's 348 11th Street in Brooklyn. I just made up that address. We'll see if there's something in the viz system for it. Hopefully there is. Oh, so maybe it doesn't exist. Oh well. Once that's done, then that information is entered there. And then you can go in and start entering things here. So hopefully that gives you enough of an overview to get started. This is where you enter job information. This is where you enter work types. This is where you access reports. This is a job sheet, gives you an overview of a particular job. Job status is where you can look at all your jobs together and sort and look through the data that way, find things. And that's about it. So hopefully this is enough to get your feet wet and get you started on PermitPro.